Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Prodigy from Kilo23. Yeah, I know, it's dark down here, but it's okay. I've got a flashlight. This is an UltraFire UF-T18, and it is more than bright. Holy hell. Okay, we've got the lights on now, and it's kind of nice actually. I can actually see what I'm doing. So today we have the UltraFire UF-T18. It's a cool little light. I actually really like it. It usually runs about $23.99. You might be able to find it on sale depending on what kind of sales are going on AirsoftPeak.com. And big thanks to AirsoftPeak.com for letting me check this out. I'm getting a lot of just interesting items from them lately, so I've got a lot more coming from them over the next couple of weeks. But this guy, it's 1,000 lumen light, so it's really bright. It's not something you want to shine in your eyes like I just did. That's not a good idea. It's got 4 different modes. It takes really common batteries, and it's small and it's handy. But I'll tell you something now. It's probably not something I'm going to use in an airsoft game ever. I found it more useful just at work, actually. Usually when I go to work, I'm messing with TVs, hooking things up, electronics and stuff. And I never carry a light on me except for my cell phone, so I have to turn that on, and it's basically carrying around like a small brick. So having this, its own flashlight as a tool, is really, really helpful. But on the airsoft field, there's no pressure switch on the back, there's no cabled pressure switch or anything like that. There's just the button on the side here. Now, I believe this is supposed to light up glow in the dark when the lights are out, but I really couldn't see it at all. It's a cool little color though, and when the lights are on, it's pretty obvious that's the button to turn it on. So as far as functions go on this guy, it does have 4 different modes. The first is going to be the brightest. The second is going to be the second brightest. The third is going to be the least bright. And then number 4 is actually strobe, and it's pretty distracting, and it's going to throw you off guard the first time you see it probably. But it's really, really bright and fast. Now, if you're in a situation where you need something like that, your life is in danger, or you just need to get the better of someone and get the upper hand, strobe is a fantastic way to do that. Now, the flashlight does have a little clip here. You can actually remove this and stick it on either direction of a couple of different sections here on the light, so it's kind of a cool little feature. I just leave it on the back here with the clip pointing down. That way I can just stick it in my pocket real fast and go. Aside from that, it does take standard CR123 batteries, so they're very common. It takes 2 of those. The website says it takes 1, but it actually takes 2, so just a quick note there. Aside from that, it's not a whole lot to it. Didn't come with a box or instructions or case or anything. It was just a light, no batteries. I had some spares sitting around, thankfully. Now, the downsides of this light, it's tough to mount on an airsoft gun. You do have to find the correct mount as far as width for this guy, and I'm not sure if you can find one very easily. I didn't have one that fitted, actually. There is no pressure button on the back or cable or anything for it. So for airsoft, probably not the most useful thing. As a tool for work or something like that, very nice to have. Kind of a cool little thing to have around. I wish it had like a toggle switch for strobe and the different settings instead of having to push this button 3 or 4 times to get to the one you want. To actually find the one you want, if you want it on bright, cool, that's just hit the button and go. But then to shut it off, you have to hit it another 3 times to get to the off mode. So, ups and downs there. It's not a bad light at all. For an airsoft purpose, probably not the best thing in the world. So as far as the grade I'm going to give it, I think I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's not bad, it's inexpensive, it's very bright, and it's got a strobe mode, which is really, really nice. I'm probably never going to use the medium or low bright just because there's really no need. You might as well have it on full brightness, and the battery life, from what I've seen, is not bad on these. The strobe is going to be useful, but I just wish I could toggle to it really fast, just get to it in one hit on the button instead of having to hit it 3 times to get there. That could be a definite downside if you need to get a strobe going really, really, really fast and you can't. That could be bad. As far as an airsoft tool, not the best thing in the world, but at work, I'm really pleased I have this sitting around. So, 6 out of 10. Thanks AirsoftPeak for letting me check this out. You guys take it easy. I'll catch you next time.